An earnout is an additional compensation or payout or bonus to the sellers in an M&A transaction if the seller or the target company achieves a performance-based financial or operational target. For the buyer, there is an obvious benefit because an earnout structure helps in reducing the risk and capital requirements at the time of closing. The earnout structure shifts the risk of underperformance to the sellers. It also works as a retention tool because it provides an incentive for the promoter to drive the business and deliver growth in order to achieve an earnout. From a seller's perspective, the earnout provides the opportunity to realize the future potential value of the business and share the upside. So the classic earnout structure is a holdback, where a part of the purchase price would be held back and paid out as an earnout if the conditions or the milestones have been met. An alternate to this would be a staggered or a two-stage exit, where the second tranche of the exit would be conditional on the earnout conditions being met. Another alternate is a management earnout, where the promoter takes on the role of a senior management or employee and earns an earnout as a bonus. Other structures can also be considered, such as a services agreement with variable service fees or the use of preference shares with redemption premium. In a cross-border M&A transaction involving a foreign buyer, there are restrictions on staggered payments under Indian exchange control laws. Not more than 25% of the total purchase price can be deferred, and the period of deferment cannot exceed 18 months from the date of the acquisition agreement. Moreover, the payment discharged at the time of closing must at least be the fair value of the shares, and the deferred earnout will be over and above that. Parties should also carefully consider the tax treatment of an earnout, specifically because courts in India have taken differing views on how earnouts must be taxed. One of the main challenges in constructing an earnout clause is clearly defining the parameters against which the achievement of an earnout will be measured. The parameters should be such which are not susceptible to manipulation or too many interpretations. Another commonly negotiated point in earnout clauses is that the promoter may want full operational control in a way that there is no interference that could impede the earnout. This needs to be balanced against the fact that the buyer is now in control of the company and will want to participate in the key decisions. For these reasons, it is important to carefully draft and negotiate earnout clauses. Earnouts are a useful M&A tool, particularly in early stage and growth stage industries where the involvement of the founder is critical in driving the business. Also in times of economic volatility where buyers and sellers find it difficult to undertake valuation or predict business performance, earnouts are an appropriate structure that can be relied on to help close the deal.